to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Parks and Recreation Season 5, Episode number 19. Man, can y'all imagine us not doing this show? It would be crazy. But look how far we come. Season 5, Episode 19. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please continue to hit that notification bell. Shit is crazy right there.
A couple comments from 18, starting with executive producer Faye. He says, great episode and great reaction. I really think that April would be perfect to head the animal control section, and she's already proved her worth multiple times. I really like the small part where Dennis was turned off by Andy going on about Bill Gates, and Tom was like, how can I turn this around and mention Mark Cuban? I think that was a really great move, as Mark Cuban was a cool guy billionaire. Alright, then we have the executive producer listed adding, Ron was my highlight of this episode, and how he's not dead is a miracle to me. The last scene where he hyped himself up to eat a banana was epic. Also, he's such a mess. Also, April becoming the deputy director for the animal control department was brilliant, and Leslie anticipating the promotion was a typical Leslie move. Facts. Also, Derek Dennis annoyed the hell out of me, and I'm surprised that no one punched him in the face. Where's Ron when you need him? Also, a special mention to Donna for her small G-Unit appearance at the club. G-Unit? Yeah. Alright, let's get to episode 19 right now.
With two dudes on the side.
Article 2, Section 2 of the Pawnee Charter reads,
Oh my God.
Be it decreed, should the taxation of tea rise to an unacceptable level, citizens shall dump Ted into Ramsett Lake. Does anyone object?
As always, I object.
Nay, enough dithering! Dump the miscreant!
As always, I
Today is Ted Party Day, where we commemorate the Great Pawnee Tea Dump of 1817. Historical fun fact, when the Founding Fathers wrote the charter, their old-timey script made one of the A's look like a D, so T became Ted. It's just one of those little things that reminds us of Pawnee's rich and vibrant past. Plus, we get to go find a guy named Ted and throw him in the lake.
I don't even go by Ted. I go by Theodore.
Oh my God!
Man, he flopped in there.
They just find a Ted and throw him in there, babe.
Hey, Ted, great job today. You were so funny when you were like,
It's
my cell phone,
Theodore.
I left it in my pocket. Then you checked your number and it didn't work.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Listen, I am just here to say that I am done with Ted Party Day. Ha!
Classic Ted.
I'm serious.
Classic
I'm not
Ted.
getting dumped in that lake anymore. And I talked to the other Teds in town, and they're not.
Getting in your pointless course because she has more important things to do, like not participating in your pointless course.
Like, not
I just want April to become as great a department head as yourself.
Which is why this is pointless. I've been head of the Parks Department for 12 years, and I never had any management training course.
Ron, you've never been catumsed. I am legally required to catumps every department head. Otherwise, we are open to all kinds of liability.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that tomorrow during the seminar, April is going to have a classmate. And, spoiler alert,
It's Alf.
it's you.
It's Alf.
This went poorly.
Now
I
I'm
gotta go
doing
play.
this.
What the damn it!
What are you bidding on? It better not be Terrence Howard's tank top from Hustle and Flow.
It is not.
Good, because I am bidding on it, and I am ready to spend an amount that my accountant calls dangerous and irresponsible.
Okay, Terrence Howard,
Irresponsible. Tank
Black
top.
leader.
Perfect breakfast date
Say
with
something,
Leslie.
Breakfast day.
Leslie has anniversaries for everything.
Push that shit out.
Look at Mike.
Together. Double date.
Look at Mike.
For some of them on double date. Daniel Day-Lewis Day. Talk like a pirate day. Talk like a Pittsburgh pirate day. Which, why, and how. This calendar was last year's calendar day present, celebrating the first time she ever bought me a calendar.
You have to buy a present for every one of these?
She always tells me not to, but then she buys me something that's awesome and thoughtful, and then I feel terrible. But that's the thing, this is the perfect present. I just keep getting outbid by someone named Tall Tyrion Lannister. What kind of name is Tyrion, anyway?
You're kidding, right?
Tall Tyrion Lannister? Yeah.
Lord of Casterly Rock, the Half Man.
Wow.
Yes.
You don't watch Game of Thrones?
No,
Yes.
you do?
Hell yeah. Have you seen those Dothraki dudes? They can get it.
Dothraki
on this
dudes?
show.
You can get it.
I think I know what I'm
I love
against.
Donna.
Donna be brilliant.
I love her so much.
And it's time
Casterly
Wait,
Rock.
can we be friends?
of many of our town's outdated and obscure laws. The bill that I have written with the full support of the City Council will repeal 110 obsolete laws, such as all menstruating women shall be confined to their bathtubs, and Article 2, aka Ted Party Day. The floor is now open for public comments. Oh, here we go.
Thank you. My name is Garth Blunden, and I object to your ridiculous proposal. The Pawnee Charter shall not be changed, not today, not ever.
Wow, a lot of passion, Mr. Blunden. Thank you so much. Your objection is noted and officially in the record. Shall we proceed to...
Well, a lot of passion.
No, we shall not. Article 7, Section 3 allows for a citizen filibuster. If I stand here and refuse to yield my time, you are prohibited from voting on the bill.
That section defines buffalo meat as acceptable currency.
Is that the buffalo meat one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
I
buffalo
meant
meat one?
Article 3, Section 7. Let the filibustering begin. I would now like to share some ideas I have for J.J. Abrams' 7th chapter in the Star Wars saga. Hand down from the twin sons of Tatooine, we are now close on the mouth of the Sarlacc pit. After a beat, the gloved Mandalorian armor gauntlet of Boba Fett grabs onto the sand outside the Sarlacc pit, and the feared bounty hunter pulls himself from the maw of the sand beast. Then
He's right. He can do this. This is exactly why we need to modernize these laws. This kind of thing made sense when we had council in a barn and there were 80 people in the town, but now this is nuts.
If he holds the reality gem, that means he can jump from different realities. This will be our link to the Marvel Universe from the Star Wars universe.
From the Marvel Universe to the Star Wars Universe.
Imagine those two going up against Robot Chewbacca, that's going to happen. After a beat, Luke says, Darth Vader was my father, but Ben Kenobi was my master, and he cuts Hannibal Lecter in half.
Mr. Blunden.
Right, now Hannibal
Look,
Lecter's
no more relevance in modern
Crazy as
society,
you
and they're
know.
embarrassing the Pawnee. Repealing them was sure, but they also had wooden teeth and pooped in holes in the ground. It was a more primitive time.
It was a better time. You wouldn't have survived 2 weeks in their day.
Oh, really? How about a little wager? How about you and I go live in that historical house? No modern technology, 1817 rules. You last longer, I withdraw my...
I'm complaining about how thoughtful my wife is.
Sorry, honey. I love you.
I love you so
I
much.
have known
You're
her
amazing.
for longer. I have 5 years worth of anniversaries, so I have seniority.
God, oh no, we've lost the auction.
What? No.
Somebody swooped in at the last second, and now we're both screwed.
No. Okay, Tyrion Lannister, why don't you just cast a spell and get us the waffle iron back?
Oh, okay. I don't even have time to tell you how wrong you are.
Right. That's
Actually,
not
it's
how
gonna
it
bug me
gets
if I don't. The Lannisters, while very well,
That's why Ben's like,
not possess
I ain't got time to say how
say the
wrong you are.
warlocks
But-
of Karth, for example.
This is why we don't hang out.
As a matter of fact, I do have to tell you
Think of
because it's
yourselves
going
as
to annoy me if I don't
engineers
tell you.
steering a locomotive of positivity that runs on team power.
First of all, you don't steer a locomotive. The tracks do. Second, there are only 3 ways to motivate people: money, fear, and hunger.
Oh, I disagree. What about encouragement, appreciation, and smiles? When people feel supported, they will literally explode with productivity.
Can you guys just figure out which way is better and tell me so we can leave?
Thank you for your input, April. But the Katumps requires that we follow a very specific syllabus.
You're not being very inclusive, Chris. I feel like my input isn't being appreciated. You've killed my spirit. My spirit blood is on your hands.
My God, I've taught you so much already. Ron, I propose a challenge to see whose motivational methods are more effective.
Challenge accepted.
I don't want to seem overdramatic, but this is literally a battle for April's soul.
I don't want to seem overdramatic, but I don't really care what happens here.
Oh, God, I hate this place.
Everything is old. Old things are dumb. It's like, just be new.
Just be new.
I've got some pretty cool things from back then.
That is a dope bonnet.
Oh, just getting here, I see.
Yikes, did you sleep here last night?
Indeed. I want to be here when the cock crows to get the chores done. Already I've done the preserves and chased off an interloping cable installer.
Okay, well, let's...
Good
Oh, wow, that is really good.
Andy!
Butter.
No, I'm sorry. This tastes great. All my favorite foods have butter on them. Pancakes,
It's butter,
toast, popcorn, grapes. Butter is my favorite food.
Well, then you're gonna love what I'm churning up. Take a look at... Oh my God, this is horrifying. Nobody eat that. I think I'm in over my head. Garth really knows his stuff. He planted an entire field of barley. How long is he planning on staying here?
Hey, aren't we husband and wife in this scenario? I mean, like, shouldn't you...
Not a chance.
Okay.
Okay. Nah, bruh. Nah.
Wait, what's that? Do you guys feel that?
How long was that under there?
Man, Garth is a machine. He brought his own whale blubber to light the lamps.
I thought he was gonna last an hour max.
Way
It's
off
like he's
level.
getting stronger the longer he stays here.
Whee! Look at my hoop, Leslie! Look at my hoop!
Who could live like
That was
this?
fun.
No
back
one.
In the day, man.
That's why we've moved on. It's fun to be here on like a school field trip or something. It's so fun.
So fun.
But to live like this
What
is
is he
insane.
wearing?
He must have cheated somehow. I mean, there's no way a man who's into X-Men that much can stay away from the internet that long. We should check his phone.
Goodness, how delicious! Eating goober peas!
There's no friends.
I don't know. Seems like he's friends with that mule.
What's that?
Well, since I can't give her a waffle iron for breakfast day, I am making her a miniature Leslie out of breakfast food.
Good lord.
Well, listen, I've been thinking, how would you feel about going in on the waffle iron together?
Seriously? That would be great. But whose holiday are we celebrating?
Well, I think I may have a plan that will get us out of breakfast day and waffle day and all the other days without making us seem like ungrateful people who are annoyed at how amazing Leslie is.
Dude, whatever it is, I'm in.
I'm in.
What should I do with this?
Okay, great.
Just burn it and bury the ashes and pray it doesn't haunt you.
Yeah.
The only problem is there's tons of meetings, lots of work with people who also love history, and many social occasions that you're going to have to attend, like cocktail parties and such. I can understand if it's something you don't want to commit to.
Just sounds like such a big bite out of my soap making time. My cousin's arraignment is in May, but that's a day I just fly out. I come back the same day.
So much.
You're welcome. But Anne and I wanted to tell you that this is the last breakfast day and waffle day we'll be celebrating.
Wait, what? Oh my god, you're both dying.
No, we just can't keep up with all the anniversaries. It's too much, especially because you're so good at them.
I know better at them than you are. That's ridiculous. I'm so much better.
I'm so much.
But we have a compromise. Every year there will be one day, Anne Day, where you can celebrate all of Anne's holidays, and Ben Day, where we can celebrate all of ours.
What about Ann month and Ben month?
How about a week?
Fine.
We went in with a day, figuring she'd counter with a month.
We were fine with a week.
But there will be a third week. It will be called Friend Week. It will be commemorating this week, the week that my two best friends became each other's best friends. I have a Friend Week present for you right now. Here you go.
Cinema.
I already have these.
How do you already have these? She's so good.
It was episode 19 of Parks and Rec, man. Leslie, you know, damn, it's over the top is just very underestimated for her. How do you already have presents for something you just literally made up right now altogether? I don't know.
Like, how do you know it's gonna play out this way? Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
I'm sorry, I couldn't live with a person like that. I mean, I just like every day I would love that person for sure, because that is the wholeheartedest best friend person you can
Right.
ever have in your life ever. But trying to compete with that person and be
Right.
on the same level, you just can't, man. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. Although I am a very, very fond of breakfast. I am a breakfast person here. The thought of breakfast day, the thought of breakfast day would be great. There may be an actual breakfast day, so I'll be down for that, babe. Just so you know.
Okay.
But this
Noted.
episode was a good episode right here. It hit all the marks that everybody needs to do. Everybody played their role, did their thing, you know, all of that. I love the trying to get the Pawnee Constitution or whatever it was changed because of the old things, which is kind of meta of what we got here in America right now. Well, you know, we'll be talking about that, but yeah, I kind of like that little sarcasm flip on that, so that was good. And then they actually went and did it. You know what? Let's go do it. We went and did the old timey thing, and then Leslie was like, you know what? No. Even though she's the most competitive person on this episode, she still, you know what? I can't do that. It's just too much. It's just too much. So she did find a compromise, as she always do anyway, and still end up working out in her favor. So I had a great time with this episode, man. Everybody was funny. I loved everything about it, and I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, I absolutely adore this episode. There's too many highlights to speak of, but I'll go through briefly that I can think of off top. One, yeah, Leslie, I was low-key, like, 100% convinced I was giving April the MVP for plotting out and having, and the way they read it, too, and her sitting at the window, like, I need to be sure that I'm visibly available for when they read my envelope because I dropped all the bars. So that was epic. I loved it so much.
Classic April.
So classic April. So, but again, Leslie coming through the clutch at the end as far as like, in only the way that Leslie can do was so freaking mind-blowing. And yet again, like, girl, can you not fail? I don't know. Like, you are just so good at this. And I love Ben so much when Ben was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Am I complaining about how thoughtful my wife is? I love you so much. Which is so, like, accurate. Both of them, I thought the dynamic between both Anne and Ben this episode of being, like, so overwhelmed with trying to, like, match her sincerity and match how great Leslie is was handled so well. So I really loved all of that. I thought that really worked. Donna coming through too. I thought Donna was fucking hilarious yet again. Like, I don't know, they are giving Donna a lot more light and I am appreciating it because she brings it. She is hilarious.
Hit it on the mark. She's on the mark every time.
She's so good. So another really solid episode. Totally hilarious and cannot wait for the next one.
Yep. All right, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Parks and Recreation Season 5 Episode 19. And until next time, people, peace.